Hello, kids. Welcome to our English lesson. Let's look at Unit 4 Food and Health, Reading, and today we are going to learn about sumo wrestlers. You may refer to your English Plus textbook on page 54. Let's go. The objectives of this lesson are number one, you should be able to summarize a text, and number two, you should be able to match the meaning to the words. Let's think. Look at the photos. What do you know about sumo wrestlers? Sila lihat gambar di bawah. Apakah yang anda boleh sebut tentang sumo wrestlers? So when it comes to wrestlers, definitely we think about wrestling or WWE, okay? And we think about people fighting, people who are strong, well built, okay? People who are healthy and big. So these are some of the words you can use to describe the sumo wrestlers. Apabila kita lihat gambar di bawah and apabila kita tengok perkataan wrestlers, okay, kita akan fikir tentang wrestling. So wrestling, kita akan fikir tentang orang yang berlawan, okay, yang kuat. Okay, let's read. Number one, what do they have for lunch? Apakah yang mereka makan untuk makan tengah hari? Number two, do they ever eat any different foods? Adakah mereka pernah makan makanan yang berbeza? Number three, what's their typical day? Apakah aktiviti harian yang biasa mereka lakukan? Number four, is it healthy? Adakah ianya sehat? Okay, ingat soalan-soalan ni, nanti kita akan padankan soalan-soalan ni kepada teks di mana kita ada satu skrip untuk interview. Vocabulary. Let's learn some new words. Okay, weigh means berapakah berat seseorang. Heaviest. Heaviest is paling berat. Like heavy, heavier than, and heaviest. Healthy lifestyle ialah gaya hidup yang sehat. Breakfast, sarapan pagi. Hungry, maksudnya lapar. Lunchtime ialah makan tengah hari. Dish ialah makanan. Okay, dish selalunya kita sebut makanan yang dihidang di dalam di atas pinggan atau mangkuk. Okay, so that's a dish. Enormous. Enormous means sangat banyak. Bowls ialah mangkuk. And desserts are pencuci mulut. Usually we have desserts after having our main meal. Kita akan makan pencuci mulut selepas kita telah makan.
At 5. Reading. Exercise 2.
The sports interview. Sumo style. Those sumo wrestlers are big. How much do they weigh?
Most top wrestlers weigh more than 140 kilos. The heaviest are around 190 kilos.
Is it a popular sport?
Well, there aren't many sumo wrestlers these days. It isn't a healthy lifestyle.
What's their typical day?
They get up early and train from 5 a.m. until about 1 p.m.
What do they have for breakfast?
They don't have breakfast, so they're very hungry at lunchtime and they eat a lot.
What do they have for lunch?
They have a special dish called chankonabe. There's a lot of meat or fish in chankonabe, and there are also a lot of vegetables.
Is it healthy?
Well, it's full of vitamins and there isn't much fat in it, but they eat enormous quantities, sometimes 6 or 7 bowls, and then maybe 5 bowls of rice.
But they exercise a lot.
Yes, but not after meals. After lunch, they sleep. Then they get up and eat more chankonabe.
Do they ever eat any different food?
Yes, some eggs, salads, some desserts maybe, but always chankonabe. So, if you want to be sumo size, eat and sleep a lot. If not, maybe do sports which are healthier.
Exercise 1. Read the text and complete the interview with questions A to D. So remember the questions that we read just now. Alright, so now we need to match the questions to the interview. Okay, what do they have for lunch? Apakah yang mereka makan untuk makan tengah hari? Do they ever eat any different foods? Adakah mereka pernah makan makanan yang berbeza? What's their typical day? Apakah aktiviti harian yang biasa mereka lakukan? And is it healthy? Adakah ianya sehat? Okay, let's look at the text. Those sumo wrestlers are big. How much do they weigh? Most top wrestlers weigh more than 140 kilos. The heaviest are around 190 kilos. Is it a popular sport? Well, there aren't many sumo wrestlers these days. It isn't a healthy lifestyle. Okay, number one, the answer is they get up early and train from 5 a.m. until 1 p.m. So, this sentence talks about time. So, ayat ini mereka bangun pada awal pagi dan berlatih dari jam 5 pagi sehingga 1 tengah hari. So, jawapannya adalah tentang masa. So, which question do you think you can put for number one? Okay. So number one is C. Apakah aktiviti harian yang biasa mereka lakukan? What's their typical day? What do they do every day? Okay, what do they have for breakfast? They don't have breakfast, so they are very hungry at lunchtime and they eat a lot. Number two, they have a special dish called chan konabe. There's a lot of meat or fish in chan konabe, and there are also a lot of vegetables. Okay, so this answer talks about a dish called chan konabe. Alright, so ayat ini mengatakan mereka selalu makan satu makanan yang dipanggil sebagai chan konabe yang mengandungi banyak daging, ikan dan sayur-sayuran. Alright, so what's the question that we have to ask? A. What do they have for lunch? Apakah yang mereka makan untuk makan tengah hari? Okay, so they have a special dish called chan konabe. Number 3, the answer is, well, it's full of vitamins and there isn't much fat in it, but they eat enormous quantities, sometimes 6 or 7 bowls, and then maybe 5 bowls of rice. Okay, so the answer tells about there are a lot of vitamins, okay, and also what do they eat, the quantity that they eat, how many bowls of rice. Alright, so jawapannya mengatakan, okay, it's full of vitamins, penuh dengan vitamin dan tidak ada banyak lemak, and mereka makan beberapa mangkuk nasi yang sangat banyak, 6 or 7 bowls and maybe 5 bowls of rice. So what's the question? Okay, D, is it healthy? Alright, so adakah ianya sehat? So the answer, well, it's full of vitamins and then they eat in enormous quantities. But they exercise a lot. Yes, but not after meals. After lunch, they sleep, then they get up and eat more chan konabe. Okay, number 4, the answer is yes, some eggs, salads, some desserts maybe, but always chan konabe. So, if you want to be sumo size, eat and sleep a lot. If not, maybe do sports which are healthier. Okay, so jawapannya mengatakan ya, beberapa telur, salads dan pencuci mulut, tetapi selalunya chan konabe. So apabila sekiranya anda ingin menjadi saiz sumo yang besar, makan dan tidur dengan banyak. Kalau tidak, pilih sukan yang lebih sehat. Okay, so number 4 is B. Do they ever eat any different foods? Adakah mereka pernah makan makanan yang berbeza? So the answer is yes, some eggs, salads and some desserts. Okay, let's go to exercise 2. Complete the summary with the words given. Okay, so mari kita lihat perkataan-perkataan dia. Okay, eat is makan, is ialah, before sebelum, healthy sehat, mornings means setiap pagi. Okay, next. Sleep is tidur, isn't tidak, after selepas, unhealthy tidak sehat, afternoons ialah setiap tengah hari. Okay, let's read the summary. The lifestyle of sumo wrestlers, normal. Okay, so the lifestyle of sumo wrestlers. Lifestyle ialah gaya hidup sumo wrestlers adalah isn't normal. Tidak normal. Okay, kerana mereka makan terlalu banyak dan mereka tidur terlalu banyak dan gaya hidupnya adalah tidak sehat. So it isn't normal. The food which they eat is okay, healthy. Alright. Makanan yang mereka makan ialah sehat. Okay, so mereka makan cankonabe yang mengandungi banyak daging, ikan dan sayur-sayuran. Okay, yang sangat sehat. But they eat a lot. Tetapi mereka makan dalam kuantiti yang sangat banyak. Okay, dalam 6 hingga 7 mangkuk. They also sleep a lot in the, okay, mereka juga selalu tidur pada afternoons. Okay, selepas mereka makan, mereka akan tunggu sekejap dan mereka akan tidur pada sebelah tengah hari. And they don't exercise after meals. Mereka tidak akan bersenam selepas makan. Okay, now let's look at exercise 3. Match and fill the meaning of the words. Okay, so let's look at the words. Train, dish, vitamins, enormous, bowls, and desserts. Alright, let's look at the meanings. To practice, berlatih. Okay, so this one is to practice. Berlatih is to train. Alright. A large quantity, sangat banyak. Food in a dish, makanan. A sweet food eaten after a meal, pencuci mulut. A round dish for soups, mangkuk. And healthy organic substances, vitamin. So dish ialah food in a dish, makanan. Vitamins, healthy organic substances. Organic maksudnya tidak mengandungi apa-apa bahan kimia, dia organic. Alright, vitamin. Enormous means a large quantity, quantity yang sangat banyak. Okay, bowls ialah mangkuk, a round dish for soups. And desserts are a sweet food eaten after a meal. Okay, makanan yang manis, selalunya manis yang dimakan selepas makanan yang utama kita. Okay, that is pencuci mulut. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.